Hello, my name is Marta Gouveia,
I'm Adrià Barja.
and we are both safety engineers at DMD Solutions. And we've attended last week the EASA Innovative Air Mobility Forum, where the goal was to join all the community for the UAS industry development to create a safe, innovative, efficient, and sustainable development of the European drone ecosystem.
The main stakeholders was EASA as organizer, the European Commission, regulators as working group, CESARs, GUDMA, some US operator, US manufacturer, and US space service providers, and vertiport operators as well.
So one of the needs of the industry, it's related to the need for having the collaboration between all the stakeholders together. With that, for example, the industry stakeholders can join working groups where you discussed the developments of the UIS regulation. That's one of the examples.
One thing that was really mentioned by the companies was that they need like a platform, maybe more standardized, to receive the certification or the testing certified to just develop in a quick way and do some testing.
With that, I add the stakeholders also shared the needs to constant iterate.
Yeah.
Because the US regulations are still in a development process, and with that,
well, it was like mentioned by Kevin Houston, the impression that they have to begin again every time EASA issue a new regulation because some things change, so they have to catch up with the regulation and some designs have to be improved or implemented, and they have to do again all the certification path in order to obtain a test certification.
Yes, and this constant change. Also, we must keep in mind that we should not compromise the safety of the when you are developing a UIS prototype and the operation itself.
Okay, so apart from the requirement concerns and regulator uncertainties, another concerns they mentioned a lot was first like the public acceptance, because they did a survey where the people want to have aero taxis, but they are worried about noise, the privacy, and the security, which is the most important thing. Another thing that was mentioned and discussed a lot was the financial concerns, because the use of the US space, they are high, and US testing, and they need more financial support.
Mm-hmm. It's true. And as well as mentioned by Philip Cornelis from the director of Aviation in the European Commission, he referred to a strategy for this European drone implementation. It's the European UIS Strategy 2.0 that he refers that would be this innovative strategy will be a priority in the Europe development in the next years.
Yeah, as the necessity to build like a healthy manufacturing industry for aero taxis and VTOLs.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Together with these financial concerns, we also observed some operational concerns. I can name the CEO of Dronic, Jean-Eric, where he quoted that currently the UAS, the drones, are still invisible in the aerospace for the airspace users, for the air traffic controller, and these UIS development should be implemented in a really safe manner to include as well this new innovation.
Currently in Europe, there are 11 countries that are not yet prepared for the implementations of EU space, because some of them have not started and others are like in the starting point to implement the use space. And I think this could be a problem in the future because the use space is trying to be implemented in the whole Europe, and the countries that are prepared have to share and try to help to these countries to accelerate the situation so they can be ready for the use space. For example, in Frankfurt, in Germany, the company HHLA has implemented the use space for surveillance, I think, with drones in the Frankfurt port, and they are working and it's all working well. I don't know.
And we can take this example to work on our country and help these developments.
Yeah. A platform to unify all the information about the drone designs and US operators is being developed, which is called AAM Hub, where a US operator or manufacturer can be registered and they can see all the information shared by another, well, by stakeholders and other companies, and they can share their knowledge to help to ease the path to another operators and manufacturers.
Yes, with that new platform, the applications for the drones can be accelerated to get authorization to fly in Europe. And this platform, it's currently in EASA website, and it's called eSORA, which is a digital SORA that would support operators in calculating the critical area to fly wherever they intend to do their operation.
Apart from that, there is a new proposed solution for communicating the position you are and to be registered in the airspace, which is ADSL, which is cheaper than the usual ADSB. But some countries are challenging the system and questioning if they are safe enough.
And yeah, that's something that we reflected during the forum, because we have to be careful on that, on the development of this ecosystem, because we are doing something so safe. And I can quote now the co-president of GUTMA, Sebastian Babiars, where he commented that we are building something so safe that no one would fly.
Yeah.
And then it's something important that together we can unify these concepts, share our practical examples, and well, help the other ones that are still developing.
Yeah, it's like trying to find the point between the safety and the operational development. The forum was focused on gathering all the industry of US and regulation and the need of help each other just to develop the UAs and ease the testing part and implementation of the use space. Apart from the US space implementations in Europe, and to help the countries that are not yet prepared to pull up the socks and receive the help from the others to arrive to the same point. And I think that we agree with Rachel Dashler, which is the head regulatory of EASA, that she mentions that VTOLs and either drones will be a strategic industry for Europe in next years.
Yeah, indeed, that's true. And we would need highly specialized people in safety to help on this strategy development.
Okay, so that's all of us.
Yes, and if you would like to know more about this industry and be updated to the future advancements on this UIS ecosystem, please follow us at DMD Solutions.